Hello and welcome back to the Talisker Whiskey Atlantic Challenge. I have in front of me the Kiwi Warriors and they have a belly full of food. So usually what we do at the end of our live stream is to have a quick chat with the guys before they head off to have their food. But these guys, Gowan was a bit wobbly.
We were hungry. We needed the food.
Very hungry, right? When was the last time you had a meal before this one?
Last night, about 24 hours ago.
Oh, wow. So just rowing all the way to get in today.
Yeah, pushing to get into the finish. Yep.
Brilliant. Well, you got in and you're well, and the audience can see now.
And he's been fed.
And he's been fed. Yeah, what did you have?
A burger.
Yep. Were you looking forward to that the whole way? 58 days of waiting for a burger. Okay, so when we finished with you on the podium, you were answering Jacob about your next challenges.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you've got planned next.
Okay, so I think just to recap was I was going to get back into paragliding. My poor little paraglider's been sitting there collecting dust over the last couple of years while I've been training. Well, slight exaggeration, but yeah, dust that off, get over to the Alps and start getting some flying in again, which would be nice.
Lovely.
And then my brother, who's been awesome at supporting us and doing a lot of our social media posts, he's really keen to do something adventurous as well too, and I know he's cooking something up. Don't have any details on what that might be yet, but that'll be in the calendar shortly.
Exciting and nerve-wracking.
Exactly. Yeah, well, especially with my brother.
We'll keep an eye on that then. Anything for you, Gowan?
Yeah, so I think you mentioned I kind of grew up on a cruising yacht in New Zealand in my childhood. And about 3 weeks ago, we had this yacht come over the horizon behind us, this billowing white sail. And the yacht kind of pulled up beside us about a mile away, and this Frenchman got on the radio to us and kind of just asked how we were getting along and is there anything we could do. And I asked him, do you have any cold champagne, and would you like to swap boats with us? He said, yes, I do, but no, I won't. So, and then he and his sixth companion just kind of sailed across over the horizon, like 3 days away from Barbados. So this had a bit of an impact on me, and I thought, maybe there's something in the sailing. So I don't know what the challenge will be yet, but I think learn to sail.
Something in the water.
Yeah,
so,
I love being on the water.
So the Atlantic didn't put you, your Atlantic road crossing didn't put you off?
No, loved everything.
Far from it. So one of the things, yeah, you grew up that way, right? Yeah. So one of the things that you said actually when we were back in La Gomera was your concern being stuck in the cabin should there be a storm. Now, you had to go on power anchor at one stage, didn't you? How was it being in the cabin?
Yeah, those fears are well founded. I think it was about 3 or 4 days in, and we just kind of were learning the capabilities of the boat. So we thought, better safe than sorry. We'll go on power anchor overnight. It was really blowy, raining very hard, so we were kind of stowed everything on deck, climbed into the cabin soaking wet, and just kind of sat there because it's kind of being battered around by the wind. The boat rocks a lot more when it's on anchor than it does kind of running waves. And so we sat there overnight just waiting for the storm to pass. It was damp, salty, sweaty. We had gear strewn all around the cabin. It was the worst night's sleep of the whole trip. So, yeah.
It cured us because we didn't do it again for the rest of the trip.
No.
Stay on the oars, whatever happens.
Yeah. When any storm, as one of us was just sitting out on deck, just because it's more pleasant than being in the cabin.
Lesson learned.
Listed about our sheets a bit.
Okay, so initially you wanted this to be a journey of self-discovery. What have you realized about yourselves?
Quite like being on the ocean.
works well under pressure. Yeah, I mean, I guess one of our fears was that we came to blows over something, and maybe we're stressed a bit too much. And I mean, I think we were lucky. I think we had just perfect crossing. We had little challenges, but we overcame them. We had technical problems. We had weather problems.
But they didn't happen all at once. It was kind of spread out across the trip. So, as you say, knock each one down and then tackle the next day.
Yeah, and you've known each other for 20 years. Yeah. And so how is that? I know, right? I was going to say, how has this experience enhanced your friendship?
Oh,
I think it's consolidated what we probably know about each other maybe a little bit. We're
yeah.
both pretty chilled and laid back, and I think two personalities like that, sorry about that, bringing that on board a trip like this is, I think, a recipe for success, right? Because neither of us get too stressed about anything, and relax and enjoy it, right? Even when it's miserable, you can be happy.
Perfect. Yes. So now you've got your friends, family, supporters. Your, for now, have I said that right? For now.
Fine now, yes,
now,
yes.
Back
Fine
home, all your supporters. What would you like to say to them?
Well, firstly, a massive thanks to my brother. I mean, he took, fairly incoherent statements over sat-nav, grainy photos, and he turned it into a mesmerizing story on Facebook for all of our followers. So massive thank you, Nathan. That was awesome. And then for us, whenever we checked in, it was great to see the messages from everyone. People I've not spoken to for ages, all following us. So massive thank you to everyone. It's just, so sometimes it made a huge difference being out there, knowing that people they cared about us. It was great.
Yeah, just overwhelmed. I think, so much of the preparation for this was in isolation by ourselves, either during lockdown or our respective homes in different parts of the UK. And yeah, just the excitement and enthusiasm from everyone, just totally unexpected and so welcome. So yeah, it meant a lot to us, and it meant a lot to the charities that we're supporting as well.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I know you were just there with your loved ones, so enjoy them. Enjoy Antigua.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
We look forward to maybe your next adventures to come. We'll keep following. Right, stay tuned. Look after, guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.